Alright, how's it going YouTube? US Patriot 88 here, and I want to talk about copper and whether or not I think it's a good investment. So first thing first, let's get our facts straight. Copper has been being used in general for about 10,000 years, beginning with coins and now everything from ammunition to electrical wires. 95% of copper mined was mined from 1900 to the present. The amount of copper available is very controversial. None less than 25 years worth of mining in the current reserves. Most people know copper is largely recycled. It's estimated that 80% of all copper ever mined is still in use, having been recycled over and over again. Therefore, I just don't see a huge price jump happening anytime soon. But I'm not saying the price won't go up. I'm just not saying it's going to be a drastic change. There's just don't see the factor for that. It's just my own personal belief that there are just too many better metal options, like precious metals, which have had better outcomes. They have better potential gains and are mainly regarded as investment in industrial commodities. So, I mean, currently copper is just everywhere, too easy to obtain. For example, pennies, the lowest denomination coin. Every penny before 1982 is copper. Therefore, you can just scan your pocket change or even get rolls of pennies from the bank. For example, if you exchange $50 bills for $50 worth of pennies or 5,000 pennies and you find 1,000 pennies, well, about 150 pennies, 1982 or prior, or copper pennies, equal a pound. 1,000 pennies weighs roughly 6.5 pounds, with a face value of $10 and a copper value of around $27 at the current price of $4.15 a pound, making one copper penny worth roughly $2.50 in its metal value. Now you can keep the 1,000 pennies, or $10, go back to the bank or a different one with the remaining 4,000 pennies and exchange them back into $40 and never spend a dime other than what it took to get to and from the bank. Only difference is now you have 6.5 pounds of copper, and if anything happens, then you made some money. But worst case scenario, take the pennies into a store and spend them. Also, depending on occupation, lifestyle, and other things, you can find copper in many places. Like if you rehab houses, and you get the copper pipe and copper wire that needs to be replaced in the house. If you're knocking down the house and you get the copper pipe or the wire. You can buy copper lawn ornaments that you hang on the side of your house or go in your garden. I mean, you can find them at garage sales, flea markets. A lot of people have them. You'll see eagles, you'll see copper eagles, you'll see copper sunshines, that you can put in your garden or you can hang on your garage and stuff like that. They're copper, so when you put them outside or in your garden, they don't rust. You got to water your garden. It rains outside. If it was just tin or metal, it'd just rust up and it wouldn't be worth a shit. Wouldn't last. In some of the rainy parts of the country, probably not a month. It's everywhere. You can always have someone else remelt it, or you can do it yourself if you know how, and make it into bars or rounds or condense it just into one block or whatever you wanted to do. So anyways, wrap this up. I just don't think it's worth buying copper bullion. If anything, just hang on to your copper pennies and accumulate copper from other sources like scrap wire and pipe and many other things. I mean, I work in construction and often come across pieces of copper laying around. I pick them up, throw them all in a trash can at my house, and once I accumulate a good bit, well, I take them down to the scrap yard and cash them in. And I get money to buy things like food, water, ammo, pay bills, whatever I need to do with it at that time. So I look at it as like a quick flip, not necessarily a good investment. It's just too easy to get at no cost, so there's no way anyone should buy it at premium. I mean, Provident Metals is charging $9.50 for 1 pound bars of copper, and the price of copper per pound is only right over $4. So that's almost double the price of copper. That's almost double the price of the copper. Either way, the choice is yours, but just do your own research before buying or investing in anything. And as always, live free, love liberty, and stay true. Thanks for watching.